Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crowdsourced challenge and the second to last video where we're going to get a new rule added to the list because we don't have many rules left in the wheel and I don't want to just add them all and say okay, we'll go with this then. There will be rules that won't get used, but you know, that's the way that these work. Let's spin the wheel and see what new hell awaits me today. God dang it, I literally just added that to the wheel today because somebody suggested it in yesterday's video. So we're going to work all the own fields. Good. There goes my excuse to buy all the fields. So I'll hop in game and we'll see how badly it goes. So, the plan for today is, because I didn't stream this yesterday, we were kind of not too far removed from where we were in yesterday's video. Totally didn't turn time off to get caught up with the animal feed at all. Plan for today is we're going to do some tedding for the hay. Hopefully get some windrowing done as well. We do still have fields that we need to mow, but that's not going to be a big deal. We still need to mow fields 5 and 2. But that's not a big deal, we can do that on stream, no problem at all. I finished field 4 just in case we needed a second field to ted today, because tedding tends to go a bit faster than mowing usually, and I figured it'd be worth getting that done. All the animals now, by the way, with the exception of the pigs, are fully fed and fully watered. The pigs do need a bit more feeding, but I'll do that during the stream if I decide to do farm sim today. If not, I'll suffer and do a bit more off-camera work. I haven't fully decided what I want to stream today, I'll be honest. I'm kind of torn between farm sim and flight sim. I'm frustrated with Forza at the moment because of the server issues Forza just keeps having. Yeah, flight sim I've not played enough of it in my own mind. I've not played enough of it lately. I'm considering in flight sim getting the Dash 8. I am at the point where I can afford to take out the loan to lease the Dash 8 and get rid of the Saab. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do there yet. If you're wondering what on earth I'm talking about, it's in air hauler. The flights that I tend to do are air hauler flights. But the plan today is just tedding and windrowing, seeing how well we get on there. One pet peeve I have about... Okay, gonna be honest here, I probably shouldn't be bad-mouthing this, but one pet peeve I have about the Kuhn mower that I'm using, the rear mower, is that the grass swath that comes out of it, just... it doesn't look very good. It could look so much better if it was thinner or, I guess, more flat, but like wider. It just looks so piecemeal, and it's a bit of a shame because that's a really nice mower, but I kind of remember as I was finishing off field 4 why I dislike it and don't like using it. Like, it's huge, yeah, but the way the grass swath looks kind of detracts from it just a tad. Shall we get another thumbnail involving the train on the go? I think we shall. Let's get everything down. I've set the notifications the wrong way. There we go. And print screen. And print screen again, just because that's maybe a better angle. I'll decide between the two after the video. This is going to be a fairly short video because, if you didn't notice, it's currently 11:15 at night. I'd forgotten I had off-camera work to do, kind of rushed it a bit. Used some cheats, I'll be honest. I did throw on cheap money and just get a second feed mixer to help with the cows. And when I'm doing off-camera work, I feel like the rules shouldn't apply, just because with off-camera work I want to get it done. If it's true off-camera work, I just want to get it done as quickly as I can. So I will, yeah, just apply cheats and get stuff that I shouldn't get and break the rules just to get things moving faster so that I can get into the videos and get these out and recorded in a somewhat reasonable time frame. I don't want to be sat in farm sim all day doing off-camera work according to the rules perfectly, because that's not fun. I've done that before, where I spent 3 days working on one job in a series, all off-camera, and I just gave up on the series after that. But we are getting to the point where the remaining hay bales, and there are very few of them now after feeding the cows, the remaining hay bales are going to be sold off. I did tip over the straw bale stack by mistake, but that's not a big deal because we will also be selling off the straw bales. And we are also approaching very quickly the time when I'm going to be ending Farming Simulator 17 on the channel, because in the nicest way possible, I'm getting bored of the game. I'm really just getting bored of the game. That's why, you know, I'll make jokes that I'm suffering through the off-camera work, but I'm enjoying it less and less at the moment because, you know, I've been playing this game pretty much every day for 2 years, and there's gonna be an element of burnout there. No matter how much I love the game, and I do love the game, how much I love the map, and I do love this map, or how good the mods are, how good everything is. If you do something enough times and make it a part of just your daily routine, you get bored of it. Especially if it's a game and you're trying to constantly think of new things to do and you just run out of new ideas. It gets really boring, and kind of the enjoyment drops. I'm not going to say I hate Farm Sim at the moment. No, it's just less enjoyable than I'd like, and more repetitive than I'd like, and just a bit boring, a bit too samey for me. Which is why you might notice I've been doing, you know, Forza streams and Flight Sim streams and just kind of breaking that monotony for me. And it's also why I've been recording stupid late at night, because I've just not had the drive to hop in game and get a really good video done for you guys. Because boredom. It's not even Seasons doing it. Because I know somebody out there is going to blame Seasons because it forces me into doing certain things at certain times. No, I actually quite like the regimented nature of Seasons. It's just the game as a whole, the sounds, the look, the everything is just, for me, kind of boring right now, and it sucks. It sucks to feel this way, but after 2 years, it's bound to happen. So I'll be honest, we're very quickly approaching the point where I'm going to end this game on the channel. And we're going to move forward to FS19, which I will have videos for you starting November 21st, will probably be the first one. I might try and get one up very late on November 20th, but November 21st at the usual time, 6 AM Irish time, you guys will get a Farming Simulator 19 video that I can 110% promise and guarantee. Even if I spend all of November 20th streaming, or on the move, or whatever. I promise you guys I will have a video for you on the 21st of FS19. Granted, it's a day after launch, but I can't get one up the 20th because I'm not going to be at home for most of the day, and I want to stream as soon as is humanly possible once I get in the door. To the point where I'm probably going to get in the door. If I've had food, great, I'll just hop on my PC and start streaming. If I've not, then I'll try and lobby for a takeaway or something so that I can like eat some chips and chicken goujons or something on stream as I start playing FS19 on the channel properly. But I promise you guys I will get FS19 videos and content on this channel as fast as I possibly can. As quickly as I possibly can as well. So, as I kind of predicted, we've got Field 7 fully tedded. You know what? I'm gonna leave the tether there. Let's windrow it up. Let's see if we can get some baling done today. Because I don't... doing tedding is great, but I don't want to have a single job video. I do that too much. I do that way too much. Let's get some windrowing done as well. But the animals, I should actually bring up the screen so you can see. The animals are fully fed, apart from the pigs. I'm going to buy some pig food at some point fairly soon, and just bring it down to them. Didn't hear any complaints about the Heath Super Chaser in the last video, so we are going to keep that as kind of... The reason that I argued that it's not an autoloader is because of the spikes. It is a real-world autoloader. The same would go for the... what the hell is it called? I can't remember. The Arcuson Autostack, the FSX. That I wouldn't count as an autoloader. Yes, it does load automatically, but it's not the magic autoload script. So it's more of a... You know, it's getting around the rule by technicalities, yes, but I feel like those technicalities are fair technicalities. Also, I do need to run up here real quick, and I forgot to do it when I was going up to grab the windrow, but I do need to close these gates. Number one, to keep the sheep in. Number two, because that's one of the rules. Crumble's going to be very happy when he sees me actually remembering to close the gates. Come on, get up to the gate, close the gate. And now suffer through the rear steering in this windrower that I absolutely despise. I hate the rear steering on windrowers. It's always something that I've just hated because reversing them is bad. Same reason I hate dolly steering, it just doesn't... I can't make head nor tails of it. I just cannot get it through my thick skull how on earth these things work. So you'll notice over time, if you've been around the channel for a while, you'll already have noticed this, but if you're new, you'll notice this over time. When I get a new trailer, odds are it's never a dolly trailer. And if it's a dolly trailer, I never try and reverse the damn thing. I will always... Or if I reverse a dolly trailer, it's always slam into the side of it, jackknife it, and force it to turn, then just drive off in a straight line. Because I can't figure out how to reverse dollies. Because they just go off and jackknife on me anyway, so I figure, well, it's good, they're gonna jackknife anyway, I'm gonna just make them jackknife and then deal with it my own way. Rigid trailers, I can understand. Vaguely. I know that I'm bad at reversing them too, but better than with dollies. So we do have quite a lot of sheep. We do need to, at some point, actually move the pallets of wool in case we can get through winter and back through till summer. I'm kind of doubting it at this stage, but I'm not going to rule it out, so we are going to get those pallets moved. Because I don't think we're going to get all the fields owned on this map without cheating. At this point, because I keep forgetting that we're only, you know, a couple of weeks out from FS19. You know, in less than a month's time, as I'm recording this, a month from the time that I'm recording this, I'll be in Germany. A month exactly, and I'll have played FS19. A month from the time you guys are seeing it, I'll probably be in Germany waking up. Yeah, that's how close we are to everything changing. Hopefully for the better. With FS19 involved, I can only presume it will be for the better, because FS19 looks so much better than FS17. Such a huge improvement. I can only applaud Giants for the amount of the sheer insanity that's involved in the amount of work they put in for that. Like, there's a reason I'll openly insult people who say FS19 is just FS17 with shaders. It's because, you know, looking at it visibly, very quickly. I can see that, you know, the visuals are similar, but as soon as you take a bit of a longer look, more than 2 seconds, you realize, hang on, that looks completely different. There is so much more definition to everything, so much more light and shadows going on, and so much, just so much more definition in general. And then you start looking under the hood and seeing that, oh, it's a brand new, effectively a brand new lighting engine, a brand new graphics engine, brand new method by which vehicles are rendered, brand new method by which maps work, brand new method by which this works, that works, the other. You got the dynamic lighting, the dynamic clouds, the dynamic animals. There's so much going on in FS19 that is just better that I'm more than happy to call out the people that say it's just FS17 with shaders and try and spat out that line, because they just want an excuse to not buy the game. It's horrifically transparent to me that those people just want an excuse to not buy the game. And open, take those eyes of yours, open them, have a look at any picture of FS19 for 5 minutes. Let's be generous. 1 minute. You tell me that's FS17 with shaders. You tell me that when you see the volumetric fog, the light playing off every single surface, the tires actually looking like they're made of rubber, the vehicles looking like they're made out of metals, the gloss that everybody hated being effectively gone. I say everybody hated it. I actually quite liked the gloss, personally. The gloss that a large amount of the community hated is probably the best way of putting it. What else is going to be different? Just on a tractor, the lights being fully modelled and working as lights, not just being light sources, as working as light sources, not just being coronas. The beacons being fully modelled inside, they kind of are in FS17, but 19's taking it to the next level again. And the lighting system will be able to play off all of that, as we've seen in the trailers. So your argument for FS19 being 17 with shaders is invalid on just about every level, just looking at a single tractor. So expand that to the entire game, and yeah, goodbye. As well as that, on a more personal level, just my own personal thing for FS19, because I love this crop, and I wish it was in more maps than FS17, and I'm so glad that it's coming into 19, because with OxygenDavid planning on converting Shamrock Valley, and I think based on kind of knowing him, Shamrock Valley might well be his test map for conversions, and, you know, Frontier test team and Buddha Bill and myself and Landy Kid and everybody who knows mapping, who knows Oxy, and who is able to potentially help, will be looking into different things to do with the game once it's out. Once he decides he wants to start working on Shamrock and converting maps and making maps again, we'll all just deploy into help mode and figure everything out, and between all of us, so I'm going to take the absolute minimum credit I possibly can, to the point where I'm going to say I'm probably not going to be helpful, but I'm going to try, damn it. I'm going to try and help, as I always do. But between Frontier, for sure, because they've got Oxy, Bill and Matt, as well as Farm, Ian and Gav, who are all just insanely good at what they do. They'll figure out how to get maps working, how to get everything working perfectly. And the reason that I'm talking about all of this, I'm finally getting to my point that I started about 2 minutes ago, is because oats are coming in. And round where I live, and around this area of Ireland, because there's a big oats factory, there's like a big forage factory. I'm trying to say it again. Porridge factory. Here we go. Not too far from me. Oats is quite a big crop around here. So I'm really glad to see oat coming into the game as a default crop, something that can just be grown from day one without any multi-fruit mods, without any hassle to the mappers, without any nonsense going on. Day one mod, or day one crop. I was almost going to say patch. No, it's 2018 and it's a game, so there probably will be a day one patch for FS19. All due respect to Giants there, but modern games and day one patches just go hand in hand like chalk and blackboards. I almost said chalk and cheese and then realised what I was saying. So I'm gonna just ignore the rules and screw the rules. So I want to use the Heston baler. I'm gonna take the big old bucket, or big old bucket? No, the big old weight off the back of the John Deere. Get the bucket raised up kind of like that to down a bit so it's completely blocking my farmer's vision, and you guys have more to shout about. And attach the big green baler to the back of the big green tractor, and we'll make a couple of bales, and we'll call this a video. They'll comically be big green bales because hay is kind of greenish to a certain extent. And excuse me, can you please... No, now you've hit the other side of the door. Have I put this into a shed I can't get it out of? Never mind. I'm gonna make a couple of bales here, just to see, number one, how big the Hestons are, and number two, to see this baler in action properly. The Deere should be able to power it, in theory at least. In practice it might not. And I know that I've just abandoned tractors everywhere. There's the class, if you're wondering where that's disappeared off to, that stopped at the bus stop with the mowers attached. The John Deere's blocking off Gipsy Hill stores, or not the John Deere, the Ford's blocking off Gipsy Hill stores with the windrower, the Tedder's blocking off the garage, and the John Deere's blocking off this entire field. So we're on a good run of just breaking the map. So the Deere is able to power the baler actually quite handily. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised by this. And again, the baler is appropriated from the Frontier Designs multiplayer server, where I seemingly source all my mods now. This is I guess a convert of the full extreme baling pack from FS13 that they did privately. They're not throwing it out there publicly. If you want to get the public version of this, the ARM Team Heston balers are available on, I believe they're on the Mod Hub. So there's no need to complain. But I just wanted, seeing as you guys insist I use Heston bales, I wanted to get some decent Heston bales in. A decent Heston baler. Because I wasn't really the biggest fan of the way the ARM Team did their bales up. How big is this bale? 6,100 litres. 6, 12, 18... Okay. Okay. So I think it's going to be 3 bales will fill out the Keenan. So you might actually be in a much better position with these bales than we were with the standards. Or the quadrant bales. So this does mean that we can actually just straight sell all of the remaining hay bales now, because we are going to replace them with the Heston bales. It also means, comically, that it's going to be a lot easier for me to feed the cows. So this rule, while inconvenient at first, is yeah, more convenient than inconvenient, I think. Because the bales are going to take up just a little bit less space for much more bale for my bale, and it's going to make it a bit easier to feed the cows. Also, I know that in theory I should be doing the uppy-downy passes first, but screw it, headlands first, because I'm Dave and I'm stupid and I do everything wrong. But that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching the Crowdsourced Challenge on Shamrock Valley in Farming Simulator 17. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow's video, episode 35 is going to be the final one in which a new rule is introduced, and then we're just going to play out the rest of the map with rules set in stone. No more rule changes after that. So until then, until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.